What some of the young people in Preston understand about active citizenship?
Our volunteers are currently working on the final stage of creating a documentary about how all participants here at CSV can be and are engaged in active citizenship.
The clip we have just seen will be the opening scene for the film. Watch this space for the completed film coming up on our website very soon.
Very soon. So far in the show, we have heard about different areas of CSV's work, including E2L,
Ambassadors for the Future,
V and EVS. This last academic year, we have witnessed an increase in demand for the provision of placement for young people from formal education setting.
We have worked very closely with schools in Preston, Clitheroe, Burnley and Kirkham. One of the schools that we have worked in Preston is Larch's House Short Stay School.
And we are very lucky to have with us today the ed teacher, Julie Bather. Hey.
Hi Julie,
Hi.
very warm welcome.
How long have you been working within the teaching profession?
About 15 years, I think.
Uh-huh.
I don't know quite how I ended up there. I didn't want to be a head teacher or a teacher, but there we are.
What is your most memorable moment?
Recently, we did a pantomime at Christmas and CSV helped us with that. So some volunteers came and did the lighting and the sound and did the filming, and it was the funniest thing I think I've ever been involved in. And you helped our students then put it on a DVD. It was so funny. It was really good.
Yeah,
so
very
thank
cool.
you for that. That was great.
Very cool. Please, could you explain what a short stay school is?
Yeah, we used to be called pupil referral units. So we're the school in Preston that takes the pupils who've been permanently excluded from their mainstream schools from the Preston area. The name changed to Short Stay School because the idea is that once they come to us, we will hopefully turn them round, get them either back into a mainstream school again or onto vocational pathways or alternative provision, something like yourselves. So the idea is that they won't see us as a long term, but they will quickly turn around, change things and move on again. Yeah.
Okay, so you may or may not be aware that here at the CSV we are continuously striving to promote and engage all of our participants in active citizenship through the different type of media work that we do.
For example, participants may write songs or create films about issues within the community that they feel strongly about and try and fuse and educate their peers.
Does your people, does your school, promote or teach active citizenship? And if so, how? And do you think that is important to encourage young people to become engaged in this way?
Yeah, well within school we have a lesson called citizenship. So our young people through discussions and debates look at global issues that are happening, national issues, local issues. But we also feel it's important to get involved in the local community. So we've worked with the primary school and we've got some lovely grounds in our school. So we've planted some trees. We're looking at sort of doing allotments. Our Prince's Trust group have links with a school in Africa. We've got a garden party planned 15th of July that everybody's welcome to in the afternoon.
15th July.
And again, that's the local community coming and helping us with that. So we feel we're always looking for avenues of opportunities for more community-based stuff.
What activities are you aware of that your pupils have been involved with in CSV?
Well, they've all really enjoyed coming. I think that's first of all to say that. Attendance isn't always good at when we do alternative activities, but they've all really enjoyed coming to CSV. I've heard some of the radio shows they've done, some of the songs they've written, and they've come back and played them in assembly. The videos that they've done, some of the filming, so they've been really pleased and really chuffed to come back and show everybody what they've done here, and I know we've had young people that have come in the evenings, have come in holiday time and have come, once they've got to know with the people here, they enjoy it so much, they've come of their own time, which is great.
Yeah, that is definitely better than
well, it's not school. I think the lady said
yeah.
before. It's, you know, here isn't school and it works. You know, it's such a different atmosphere, and they're treated as an adult, and the, you know, the skills that they learn here are just so different than anything we can teach them at school. It's really good.
Yeah. But what impact has the provision of training by CSV had on your pupils, and how has this affected them?
Well, it's engaged them, motivated them.
Yeah.
They've come out with qualifications, so everybody that's attended here has got a level 1 in podcasting, which we're really pleased with. So it's, you know, it's just that engagement and those skills that they've learned and along the way. It's really enhanced our curriculum. It's the first year we've used CSV and the first time we've been able to offer this type of course like media and music, and it's been so well taken up. And I know we've already had a taster day for next year. We booked again, and we've already got kids lining up waiting to come, you know, so it's been fantastic.
Yeah, true, true.
Yeah.
If there was not a facility to place disengaged pupils in an alternative environment to school, how would this affect certain pupils and the school?
Oh, massively. I mean, you know, we can offer so much in school, and it works for some, but it doesn't work for all of them. And without places like CSV, I'd have so many kids just sat at home doing nothing, and then of course they get into crime, they get disengaged from society, they become the neat statistics, so it's really hard in the future to ever get them back into any kind of training. So it's invaluable what you offer, absolutely.
Yeah. And do you feel that that there is enough provision for young people?
No, I think we need more.
Yeah,
I think we need more access to places like this. I think a lot of the issue for schools is the funding. You know, supporting projects like this, you have to have the financial sort of support there to put the pupils on. And unfortunately, it's getting cut back all the time. So I think more places like this are needed. And you know, if you could double your provision, it'd be great for me.
Yeah, that would be great. Definitely.
So what is your opinion of the services provided by CSB?
Oh, excellent. Excellent. I really have. I mean, it's, you know, when you're starting something new and working with a new organisation, there's always that, you know, is it going to work? But it has been so successful. It really has. And I'm, you know, really pleased that we're continuing again next year.
Yeah, true. Last but not least, do you want to recommend or say something to young people about keeping themselves as active citizens?
I think it's just, we say at school, you know, the more you get in out of life, you know, the more you get out. And it's just, you know, take part, do every opportunity that comes your way. You know, don't be afraid, get involved. And I think the other thing that's been good about young people coming here, they've worked with so many nationalities and so many people from other countries, and they would never have had that opportunity had they not been able to come here. So that's been really good to mix with other you know, other people.
Sure, definitely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, let's watch a short film from our documentary Education and Comparison.
Education is a vital part to a child's life.
In this film, we'll be looking at the differences between formal and informal education and hearing about people's experiences of both.
I think it has helped me develop more my practical skills.
We will also look at the different education systems in other countries that are available in Europe.
They are in two radical positions. The Spanish one is very theoretical, and the British one is very practical.
Everybody is required to attend formal education between the ages of 11 to 16, but where do these people go when their time in formal education ends?
CSV is one of many informal establishments that offer young people a place to study in a relaxed and inspirational environment.
Many will move into full-time employment, while others will move to college and university to finish their education.
It's an opportunity for young people to do vocational courses alongside or instead of the traditional curriculum.
I'm a journalist and I was working for 4 years.
She was just so enthusiastic.
and that was my inspiration. I wanted to be an English teacher for a while.
I don't think we have the opportunities that they have these days.
Well, last month, 8 people from CSV Preston went to Athens, Greece for a project termed Active Citizenship.
Many participants from the various programs delivered here at CSV benefit from similar experiences on the trip to various European countries.
Today, we have a guest that can tell us more about this project. Please welcome Emily.
Can you tell us when and how you got involved with CSV?
Well, it was about over a year ago now. I just left foster care and was learning to live on my own, and I didn't really want to go to college because I had had bad experiences of formal education, and I couldn't find a job because there wasn't really much I could do because I didn't have many qualifications. And I went to my local connections centre, and because I've always been interested in photography and media, they said I could volunteer at CSV. And I got on to the E2L project, and then they could never get rid of me, really.
So how has being involved with CSV benefit you, and what impact that this had on your life?
Well, being at CSV, it changed my life, really. Before I started at CSV, I was quiet. I didn't really have any confidence in myself. I didn't think I could do anything any good. Couldn't really communicate with people of my own age or older. Didn't really listen to authority, so if anybody told me what to do, I wouldn't listen. CSV, they supported me in changing my life. I could talk to people easier because they weren't like a teacher who told you off, they were like a friend, and if you needed to talk to them, even if it wasn't to do with CSV, they'd still listen.
So you are the totally opposite.
Yeah, I'm just like complete new person in like a year, and it's like I feel like so honoured to have spent so much time at CSV, and for them to have spent so much time helping me and just like being there for me, because not like many people have, and it just made a big change, and it just made me see a lot of things differently.